High school basketball Friday night finds us at Triway Miller Family Arena, the venue. Final game of the PAC season. And already conference champion Manchester trying to win it all against Triway in the final home game for the Titans this year. Hi, everybody, along with Ron Hamilton, Mike Breckenridge, Dale Mosier in studio. Ron, nice little rivalry game. We already got the league champion, but they want to be selfish tonight. Triway trying to help out Orville. That doesn't happen very much.
Yeah, Orville's done with its conference schedule, finished at 10-2 in the PAC. Manchester 10-1. When you're in the lead, you don't want to share that. If you're from behind, you'll take a co-championship. Manchester, first PAC title since the 04-05 season. They'll take whatever they can get, but obviously you want to finish strong. You want to win it outright.
These teams played a month ago. Triway was going through a bad stretch and really got embarrassed at Manchester. They got to remember that. It gives them extra incentive tonight.
Yeah, that was back on January 9th. Manchester won that game in a blowout, 85-52, and Triway helped them out a lot. Titans turned it over 32 times in that ball game.
Triway playing better now. They've won 3 straight. They've won 6 of 8 as they try and get up a little bit towards tournament action. We'll take our opening break. Had a chance to speak to each coach a short time ago, and we'll hear those conversations right after this.
The holidays are coming, and it's time to celebrate. Stock up on all your party supplies for Christmas and New Year's with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus. Whether you're in Worcester, Orville, or anywhere nearby, they have you covered. Stop by Bowman Beverage, the Ice House, or West Lincoln Way drive-thrus in Worcester, or visit Gary's drive-thru in Orville. From your favorite beverages to snacks and holiday essentials, they make it quick, easy, and convenient. Make this season merry, bright, and fully stocked with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, calling farm.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1, stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2, also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
Pre-game continues now. We speak with Manchester basketball coach Brody Jackson. And, Coach, first off, Tuesday night clinched the league, at least share of it. And I know that was always the first goal for your ball club. It had been a while, but it had to be a great feeling doing that and locking that up.
Oh, it was awesome. 2005 was the last time we got to do that, and it's a long time. I had a lot more hair in 2005, and I was a lot skinnier then too. So it was cool. We've talked about that since the summertime. We talked about cutting down the nets, and to be able to experience all that stuff was awesome for our kids.
Now you're at Triway tonight, and even though you got one next week, I know last one in the league, it's okay to be selfish now. You don't want this thing shared with anybody, so you want the same kind of effort and execution, I'm sure, tonight.
Oh, we've talked about it. Orville is our rival. I think they've done a great job this year. It was fun playing them. We'll be blunt about it. We don't want to share anything with Orville. So I think that I'm hoping that we're going to come out pretty focused and try to win this thing outright.
First time around, it was a runaway for you at home with Triway. We talked beforehand. What have you seen different in the ball club over the last 2-3 weeks that maybe they didn't show early?
Yeah, they're playing with confidence, and in high school basketball, you have to have confidence. They're making shots. I think they have some guys that have settled into some roles, which helps them. Hackett is a really good player. He's unselfish. He made some really nice passes against us. and he has some shooters around him, and that helps. We're just hoping to kind of defend the same way. When we play defense, we're really good, and if we can do that, I feel pretty confident.
How about offensively when you're clicking? I know you had a big win last week, really to catapult you. And I've seen you before. Offensively, any keys that against them or anybody else, you know they want to turn the tempo up?
Yeah, we just have to take care of the ball, and we always just talk about get good shots. You can't control making shots. And sometimes in high school basketball, if you're not making shots, it affects you on the defensive end with your energy. We're just focused on you getting good shots. And we have 9 really good players, and I'm not great at math, but I think eventually a couple of them are going to get hot, and we're going to make some shots, and then we feed off that stuff, and then our defense turns into easy offense for us, and that's always the goal every game.
All right, Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orville.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
This might be a good time to remember that. Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals. So you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
The River Spotlight Athlete of the Week is Norway's Jackson Gosser. Jackson had 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists as Norway dominated Smithville 59-34 to tie the Smithies atop the WCAL. Hi, I'm Aaron Dorkson at the Insurance Center Agency, and we're proud to sponsor this award. Contact me for a free home, auto, life, or business quote at 330-345-3111. We proudly represent Erie, Wayne, Progressive, and many other A-rated companies. Good luck to all winter sports athletes and teams this season.
Pre-game continues now. We speak with Triway basketball coach Nathan Loney ahead of the ball game tonight. Coach, you're wrapping up conference play with Manchester, and obviously coming off a good win Tuesday. Been a little bit up and down the second half, but I know you've won 3 straight. You won 6 of 8. So you hope you're trending in the right direction here at the end of the year.
Yeah, you like to think that. And honestly and truthfully, I argued with the kids the other day. You know, we should have beat Arlington at the Berkey. You know, they're the number 3 team in the state right now in D7, and we had a 2-point lead with 3 minutes left in the third quarter, and it just made some uncharacteristic turnovers. We tried to go our stretched out offense and go for to score and bring them out of their zone, and we held the ball for like 3 minutes, and they didn't move outside the 3-point line, and they were down 2, and we just attacked the paint for no reason and tried to shoot a floater over top their 6'10" kid, and kid's a good athlete, and he went up and made a play on it. And so I'd like to think we are. You know, the big thing is this time of year, don't get me wrong, offense is great and you got to be able to score, but if you can't get stops in the tournament, you're not going to be successful. So, and that's one thing I feel like we've improved on a lot here in the last 3-4 weeks is defensively.
When you take a look, the first time against Manchester, obviously, you'd like to throw that away. It got away from it, especially in the second half. But what did you revisit with the kids over the last couple of days that, look, we need to do this, and looking at them?
2 things, not turn the ball over in their press, and you got to be able to finish open shots, whether it's a layup or a 3. You've got to be able to make open shots. The way they play, I told Snotty they play very. You see my Shelby team play. They play very similar to what we did at Shelby. They're long, athletic. They thrive off of getting steals, and if you cannot turn the ball over against them, it makes them have to play half-court defense. And don't get me wrong, they're still very good half-court defense, but they want to play full-court defense and get the steals more than they want to play half-court. So the two big things we put a focus on all week is not turning the ball over. I told the kids, if you want to have a chance to win tonight, you got to have under 15 turnovers and make open shots, open threes, open layups. You know, we missed a lot of open layups against them the first time.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Wish you the best tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Fronch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served Massillon, Ohio. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by or find our full line of products online.
Craving a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work.
Back here at Triway, we get set up high school basketball Friday night. The time in the regular season ticking away. Final game in the pack, Triway. You take a look at them, they still got one to go. Manchester 2 in the regular season. Tournament draw for everybody is on Sunday, so positioning is up for grabs. Back over to Ron. He's got tonight's starting fives.
Thank you, Mike. Starting lineups tonight are brought to you by Hobart Insurance. If you have rental properties, look to Hobart Insurance for great rates on rental properties through great companies like Ohio Mutual Insurance, online at HobartInsurance.com. We'll start with Manchester under Brody Jackson. They come in at 16-3 overall and 10-1 in the pack. They've won 6 straight ball games. And Manchester will start this way tonight. 6'1 senior Bodie Frank comes in averaging 5 points per game. 6'3 senior Malachi Cintron, another starter, at 7 points per game. Averaging 9 points per game is 6'2 senior Josiah Morgan at 10 points per game and a game-high 5 rebounds. 6'3 senior Hayden Higgins. And rounding out the starting 5 is Tyler Pappas, a 6'2 senior, averaging 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals per ball game. And for Triway, under Coach Nathan Loney, we mentioned 3-game win streak for the Titans. They're 11-9 overall. They come in 7-4 in the pack. Starters tonight will be 6'6 junior Jalen Hackett. Hackett, a team-high 15 points and 6 rebounds per game. Also 3 assists and 2 steals per contest as well, both team highs. At 7 points per ball game, 6'3 junior Brant Klippinger. 6' junior Lane Krylo, another starter at 11 points per game. And 2 seniors, Triway's lone seniors also starting tonight, each averaging a point per ball game. 6'2 senior Brody Flinner and 6'4 senior Roman Gilbert round out the Triway starting 5. Starting lineups again tonight brought to you by Hobart Insurance. If you have rental properties, look to Hobart Insurance for great rates on rental properties through great companies like Ohio Mutual Insurance. Go online, HobartInsurance.com.
Mentioned Orville already done in the league. Red Riders complete at 10-2. Orville split with Manchester during the year. That was Manchester's only league loss. And then Orville suffered a loss to Northwest a couple of weeks ago. That's why Manchester comes into tonight with a share of the league, but a win they can own it outright. Triway and Northwest at 7-4 wrap up the league tonight. By the way, Orville out of conference. Good win for them. Also in their district is Canton Central Catholic. Tournament seeds come out on Monday, and then the placement on the bracket. In Division 5 of the Northeast, it's the same team. It's going to be the top seed. That's Lutheran East. And everybody will kind of stack around the 4 districts away from the Lou, if at all possible. Manchester, with the net wins tonight, could be number 2. They sit 3 right now, with a loss maybe to 4. So they're going to have a good choice of where they want to play as far as the district is concerned. District sites, by the way, if you get to the district championship game, Akron area at Firestone, Cleveland area at Cleveland Heights. So nothing at home nearby, but nonetheless, you could play up until then, if you're a team like Manchester, a long time at your building.
Yeah, the way the setup is now over the last couple of years, you can get a couple home games before you go off to the district.
And if Triway could win tonight and upset Manchester, they could jump maybe into the top 10, a possibility. So Frank and Hackett jumping up, a pair of number 1s, and ball game underway in the pack. Triway gets the tip. Manchester immediately a little half-court trap. And Clippinger up the right sideline, gets it to Flinner, and his pass is thrown over, turned over, and down the floor. Morgan to the hole, laid it up and in on the assist from Citron. And a quick turnover, Manchester gets the opening 2 in transition. Turnovers, and Triway had a bundle of them in the first game, and they drop it out of bounds here near the timeline. Triway had 32 turnovers, and I thought that was, a typo. I talked to Nathan Loney. He said it was midway through the second, it was a 4-point game, and he said everything just fell apart. And in the second half, they collapsed. That was a month ago. Out top with it is Cintron, whipped it down low. Frank on the baseline, back up top. Pappas drives, kick to the wing, and the 3 put up by Cintron off the rim. And Gilbert tracks down the rebound near corner. Triway averages 59, gives up 56. In the backcourt is Krylo. Krylo looks, waits, pushes to the timeline to Hackett, who lobs down low on the left to Flinner. He was going out of bounds. His pass got deflected and went into the net, and Manchester comes up with their 3rd takeaway. Triway hasn't taken a shot, 3 turnovers in the opening minute. Hackett on the right side and back up top. Triway will open in the straight man. And 3-point line, firing is Pappas on the right wing, and buried the triple, and it's 5-0 Manchester out of the gate. Good start for the red and black.
Well, we mentioned Pappas, 13 points per ball game, leading a balanced Manchester attack. 16th, made 3 on the year for him.
And they're not afraid to shoot it. They're 39% from 3. That's a good number, and they take 23s per game. On the right wing, Brent Clippinger. Clippinger put it on the deck, stumbled, and gave it up to Krylo, and his right wing 3 is good. Lane Krylo's 53rd 3 of the year leads Triway. 5-3 Manchester with the 6:20 mark in the opening quarter. Into the right corner, Frank went baseline, dropped it into the middle. Good pass, and wide open Cintron for the easy one. And it's 7-3 Manchester. Krylo in the backcourt, and give it off to Hackett near the timeline. Hackett stops, double team, now on the right into the forecourt. And Gilbert comes out to help. Top of the key, flick it, left wing. Hackett's 3, good. Triway 35% from 3 on the season. Have hit their opening 2 from deep. Quickly the other way, Morgan. Left to the key, backs it up to give it a Pappas between the rings. Pappas up top over a screen to the left, drives, and a bumping foul. Opening foul of the ball game will be called on Triway. End of the game tonight, we'll announce the Jermaine Honda of College Hill's player of the game.
Mentioned a moment ago, good Manchester, good balance scoring it. 9 players average between 4 and 13 points per ball game for them.
You may have heard Bertie Jackson in the interview. He said, look, we got 9. And he goes, at some point, I hope at least 2 of them get hot. Pappas right wing kick, open 3, Morgan, front rim, and over the back, no good. Rebound, Gilbert. And up the right sideline comes Brant Clippinger. Into the forecourt at the right point. 5.5 in the first, 7-6 Manchester. Krylo up top and works over to the left wing. Got doubled on the sideline. Lifted to the corner for Hackett's three, which is off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Higgins. His outlet, however, is stolen by Clippinger at the timeline. Back down low, Higgins pass, deflection, and stolen away. Down the floor, Pappas on the easy layup after the steal by Morgan. And Triway's 4th turnover in 3 minutes.
Second bucket of the night for Pappas. He's got 5.
9-6 Manchester. Into the forecourt, whip it down low. Flinner wide open, the reverse off the Hackett dish. Tempo is up, to say the least. Back the other way, into the left corner. Frank thought about it. Drives left to the key. He got it knocked loose. It's rolling around, bodies to the deck, and Krylo able to come up with it on the ground and come up with a Triway steal. Clippinger to the forecourt on the left side. 4:30 in the opening quarter. Clippinger waits, covered up, needs help. Hackett at the left point gives it to him. Hackett will work to the middle of the floor. Over a screen, picked up by Pappas, and a whistle. And a quick timeout is going to be called by Nathan Loney at 4:19 opening quarter. We'll take the break. Manchester up 9-8. Back in a moment.
Watch your money grow. Your legacy will show. It's Star Strategy. It's Star Strategy.
Midway through the first, 4:19 mark. 9-8 Manchester. Triway with the early timeout. And Triway will sub as we'll get Jackson Clippinger into the ball game for the first time.
Well, both teams shooting it well early. Manchester 4 of 6 out of the gate. They're 1 of 3 on threes. Triway, meanwhile, 3 of 4 shooting, 2 of 3 on threes. The problem has been the turnovers, but other than that, they're shooting it great.
Krylo up top with the basketball. And up top high on the left is Brant Clippinger. Hands to Krylo on the wing. Over a screen, working to a double team, fell down and traveled. Higgins popped out at him. First sub by Manchester, Trent Zukowski in off the bench. And as I say, that Tucker Harris likewise into the ball game for Triway.
And again, though, there's the turnovers. 5 turnovers now. They've got more than they've got shot attempts.
Triway 15.5 is the turnover number per ball game. Into the forecourt, Morgan on the left sideline. Pappas, Morgan down low, dishes in, tipped loose and stolen away. The deflection and steal by Brant Clippinger. Into the forecourt, down low, Gilbert's reverse layup up and in. 10-9 Triway, 3:45 in the opening quarter. Morgan the other way, left to the key. Flip it to the wing, back up top. Pappas, long three, back rim, no. Long rebound controlled by Flinner. And the other way comes Brant Clippinger. 3:30 in the opening quarter. Clippinger high on the left side with the basketball. Cross court Flinner. Flinner driving, got it knocked loose, got it back on the right sideline. Needs help. He picked up the dribble and now gave it off, deflected, stolen away by Pappas. Pappas 2-on-1 on the lead to Morgan, up and in. Morgan scores for the second time. It's 11-10 Manchester. And again, a hoop off a turnover for the Panthers. In the backcourt, Harris goes topside. Clippinger on the right. He's to the wing, into the corner, and lobs it up top to Harris. And a long three went airborne off the rim. The rebound, Flinner back up and in. Brody Flinner with a stick back. 12-11 Triway, Manchester forecourt. Morgan into the right corner. Zukowski gave it to Higgins, and his quick trigger three is an air ball, and it will go out of bounds on the left sideline. Cintron back in. Brady Voros in for the first time for Manchester. And Hackett returns for Triway at the 2:40 mark.
Well, nice quarter for Triway's 2 seniors. Brody Flinner now 4 points, 2 boards. Meanwhile, Roman Gilbert 2 points, also has 2 rebounds in the opening quarter.
In the forecourt, up the sideline, Brant Clippinger. Ball got kicked loose. It rolled out of bounds and will be another Triway turnover. If you're counting at home, that's 7. Voros into the forecourt. And up top, Pappas on the left. Voros gets it back left to the key. 2 guys cut through and out open. Zukowski out front. Give it to Tyler Schinderwolf, who's checked in for the first time. Schinderwolf right of the key. Picked up the dribble back up top to Pappas, who tracks it down at the right point. Pappas on the floor to the foul line. Bang it right wing, Schinderwolf. Shinawolf bounce inside. Good look and wide open again. Cintron. Nice dish. Cintron scores. He's got 4. Into the forecourt, Triway. Manchester by 1 at the 2-minute mark in the opening quarter. Right wing 3, Clippinger fires, no good. But the rebound tipped out of bounds. We'll go back over to Manchester at the 1:48 mark.
Well, we've seen Manchester attempt maybe some outside shots, some ill-advised threes, but when they don't do that, they move the ball around really well in the half court. It's got some easy looks for them inside.
You'd have to think they're comfortable playing together. It's a veteran group. 5 senior starters and the guys off the bench. You get that comfortable feel, and that's why expectations were so big this year for them. And they're 16-3 coming in. Cintron up top with 1:30 in the quarter. Manchester up 1. Shinawolf high on the left with it. Picked up on the switch by Hackett. Left sideline. Voros, top of the key. Levi Donaldson in. Donaldson drives. The runner left at the key short. Got his own rebound. Got it knocked loose and out of bounds and went off his knee. And we'll go back over to Triway. Mass Lepley, your Farming and Estate Management headquarters. Ventrac, Ferris Bobcat Honda, and Vortex Power Equipment. Mass Lepley, your hardware in the country. Into the forecourt, Hackett with a pass to Harris. Left sideline. Clippinger went baseline and got bumped by Higgins. So that'll be the opening foul of the night on Manchester, called on Hayden Higgins. 1:08 in the opening quarter. 13-12 Manchester. And throwing in baseline left, Brant Clippinger. Bouncing into Hackett, back to Clippinger, but he did not get inbounds quick enough to receive that pass. A good idea, but had not established possession on the floor. The result is a turnover, and Manchester gets it back with 1 minute to go in the quarter. Donaldson to the forecourt with it. High on the left, and picked up the dribble above the arc. On the baseline. And turning down low, flipping on the wing. And get it back up top to Voros. 45 seconds of the quarter. Shinawolf near the middle of the floor. Top of the key foul line. Spins down low. Dropped it inside. And running the baseline. Shot no good. Cintron. Rebound Manchester and a foul. And again, that penetration and baseline kick has worked well. Cintron didn't get the opener, but he got the rebound and foul going back up. And he'll shoot the night's first foul shots for Manchester. 37 seconds in the opening quarter. Line to the right, up and in. Manchester 67% from the line as a team. 2 left for the Panthers. Woodridge and West Holmes next week to close. And then they'll get ready for the Division 5 tournament. Triway 1 left. They go to Smithville next Wednesday. Second free throw, no good. Manchester by 2 as Clippinger comes topside. Brant in the middle of the floor with 25 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Crowlow on the right, baseline Harris. Back up top, pass deflected out of bounds by Shinawolf with 19 to go in the quarter. Manchester quickly gets Zukowski in the ball game, leading 14-12. And Triway throws in far side sideline. And drop it in. Krylo immediately double team. He comes out front, high on the left. Hackett into the corner. The 3 fired by Jackson Clippinger and good. Jackson Clippinger's first points. Triway's third 3, and they lead by 1. Net got caught up. 10 seconds in the quarter. So back the other way comes Donaldson. Donaldson still in the backcourt. Manchester's got to hurry. 4 seconds. Voros topside, intercepted by Krylo. 3 at the horn. Got it! A giveaway and a 3, and Triway has momentum heading to the second quarter. They lead Manchester 18-14. Back to Triway after this.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
The holidays are coming, and it's time to celebrate. Stock up on all your party supplies for Christmas and New Year's with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus. Whether you're in Worcester, Orville, or anywhere nearby, they have you covered. Stop by Bowman Beverage, the Ice House, or West Lincoln Way drive-thrus in Worcester, or visit Gary's drive-thru in Orville. From your favorite beverages to snacks and holiday essentials, they make it quick, easy, and convenient. Make this season merry, bright, and fully stocked with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus.
End of one here at Triway. Triway on top, 18-14. Numbers after one. Red hot shooting for Triway, 70%. They were 7 of 10 overall, 4 of 7 on threes. Manchester, meanwhile, 6 of 12 shooting, 1 of 5 on threes, 1 of 2 at the line. 5-3 rebound edge Triway. Turnovers, 8 for Triway, and 5 in the opening 8 minutes for Manchester.
Frank down low, gave it inside. Cintron shot went over the hoop, no good. Ball went out of bounds. And we'll go back over to Triway. Triway ended the quarter with a bang. 2 threes in the final 15 seconds. And they went from down 2 to up 4. 18-14, we start the second. Clippinger on the right sideline. Crywell, another 3. This one no good. And the rebound controlled by Josiah Morgan. Back the other way into the forecourt comes Higgins. Higgins up top and on the floor, left of the key. Behind him, Pappas. Frank up front and works to the right. Give it to Morgan, who drives inside, and a ball got knocked loose, but Higgins recovers. To Frank, his runner in the key, front rim, no. Rebound loose, Hackett has it, Triway. Clippinger up the middle of the floor, angle to the wing, and a pass tip, but Krylo comes up with it on the sideline and gives it up top. Hackett left wing into the corner for Harris's 3, which is no good. Hackett rebounds, steadies, back up and in. Hackett's second field goal. Triway by 6 early in the second. Quickly down the floor, Manchester. And up front, give it to Bodie Frank. They'll start the offense at the left point. Cintron, top of the key, Pappas, who drives left of the key. The tough runner never got there. Off the glass, rebounded by Hackett. Hackett down the middle of the floor to the top of the key to the foul line. Right to the rim, up and fouled. 20-14 Triway, and shooting free throws with 6.5 to go in the second quarter.
Well, the tempo's been up, and for the first time tonight, we've seen somebody go cold. Manchester's missed their opening 3 shots of the quarter. They've missed their last 5 overall after connecting on 6 of their opening 10 from the field.
Hackett's first free throw, good. Illusion screen printing offers made to order gifts and custom pieces, whether you want 1 or 2, maybe you want a whole bunch. Fast turnaround. Serve any school, business, or church group. They're in Worcester and online. Illusions screen printing. Hackett's necked around the rim and out, and the rebound controlled by Manchester. And in the backcourt, Frank gives it off to Schindewolf. Triway by 7, 6:25 in the second as Schindewolf drives, gets to the rim, and gets fouled. And he will go to the line and shoot a pair. 6:20 in this quarter. Schindewolf hasn't been to the line a ton, but when he's there, he normally banks them. 86% on 19 of 22. And as I say that, he misses. There is no such thing as a broadcaster curse, though. You agree?
Oh, I 1,000% agree.
Then jump on board. There's room.
If somebody's got a no-hitter, I'll mention it.
Well, that might be different. Second free throw, good. Schindewolf connects for his first point. Triway by 6 at the 6:15 mark. Up the left sideline, Krylo lobs on the right to Hackett. Down the middle, Clippinger cuts, got it knocked loose, rolling around, but he got it back, but was out of bounds. He was on the sideline. It is tough to believe. Triway's up 6, and they have 9 turnovers in 10 minutes.
Well, 8 of 13 shooting and 4 threes will keep you in a ball game.
Up front, Schindewolf. 6 minutes in the second. He drives, spins, foul line, inside the line. The shot no good. Hackett rebounds. Hackett will bring it into the forecourt near the timeline, middle of the floor, checked by Frank. Hackett still with the dribble, spins and got it knocked loose. He gets it back. Got to find a passer and does. Into the corner, Clippinger 3, no good. Rebound, Krylo steadies, back up, missed it. And the rebound controlled by Zukowski of Manchester. Back the other way, Manchester down 6, 5:25 in the half. Basketball, Morgan, one-on-one, lined lane, went right to the hole with a left hand, up and in. 6 for Josiah Morgan. If it gets loud at sometimes, I apologize, but Triway coach Nathan Loney sometimes about 2 feet from me. We're courtside, and we'll sniff it a little bit. Krylo up top again, pass to Harris, who wasn't ready, but bounce right back to Krylo. On the right sideline, Hackett turns, tough ball away. 15 feet, bounced off the glass, missed the iron, and quickly down the floor to the forecourt. Behind the back, the runner no good by Morgan. And he'll get free throws. That was sassy. Not sure if he needed that, but it looked good. And Josiah to the line to shoot a couple.
Oh, that was sweet if he could have finished it.
21-17 Triway at the 4:52 mark at the second. Foul shot, back rim, no.
Now Manchester not doing themselves any favors. Now just 2 of 5 at the stripe here in the opening half.
Voros, Cintron, Donaldson all return for the Panthers. 21-17 Triway right now. One more line right. Morgan's second is good. And back in comes Brant Clippinger for Flinner for Triway.
Well, how about the half for junior Jalen Hackett? 6 points. He's also got a game-high 5 rebounds, 4 of those coming here in the second quarter.
Into the forecourt, Triway. Hackett picked up by Cintron. Up top, Triway, a little spread look. 3 guys up top, 2 in the corners. And basketball high in the right, Clippinger. That's Brant. He dribbles over to the left side, dropped it. Krylo picked it up to Hackett up front. Hackett to the left point. Put it on the deck and flipped it into the corner to Krylo, who drove baseline, stopped, back on the wing, and the pass deflected. Hackett up top with it. Hackett on the floor into the right corner. Faking a 3, Harris, firing a 3. Harris long off the back iron, but the rebound is Jackson Clippinger. Up to Brant Clippinger, his 3 no good. Pappas boards for Manchester. He got it knocked loose, stolen away. Krylo's 3 up top, in, out, no good. Rebound, back up, Hackett, no good. Rebound, Hackett again, back up, good. I think Triway had it for about 2 minutes and scored. Quickly, Pappas down the floor and got it blocked out of bounds by Jackson Clippinger. Manchester will keep 3:43 to go here in the second quarter. And Triway is up 5 at 23-18.
Well, much needed backup by Hackett there. Triway doing a nice job on the offensive glass. 3rd time they've got second chance points and able to get the bucket.
Inbounding, down low, pass inside, left-hand layup by Cintron. Good feed from Voros. And we got a stoppage. Brody Jackson calls his first time out. With 3:41 to go in the half, we'll take the break. Triway 23, Manchester 20. Back after this.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home and farm.
Gilbuck Savings Bank open on Milltown Road now in Worcester, serving Worcester and Wayne County. Find out what community banking is all about with neighborhood lenders Scott Morgan and Lee Fitzsimmons. The Gilbuck Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Well, I mentioned Hackett at the stick back a moment ago. Triway, though, just 2 of 11 shooting it here in this second quarter.
23-20 Triway, 3:40 in the second. Manchester sets up a half-court trap. Brant Clippinger up the sideline into the corner to Krylo and back up top. Swing it to the left. Jackson Clippinger. And give it to Hackett in the middle of the floor. Triway will spread it out again. Hackett up top and on the right. Clippinger's in each corner. And Hackett out there with them. Up top with a basketball. Jackson Clippinger on the left. He's at the left point, drives, and then pulls back up again. Hackett in the middle of the floor, angles over to the right. Now we'll drive it to the rim, step inside, put it up and in. Manchester quickly down the floor. The long lead pass got tipped in out of bounds and will go where? With Manchester with 2:49 to go in the half. Triway's up 5 as they get Deacon Gilbert in for the first time, and Brody Flinner returns.
Well, we heard Coach Loney mention they took some of the air out against Arlington, doing that again, being very patient in the offensive end here in the quarter.
Higgins right wing, quick turnaround threes and air ball. Rebound, however, Voros, and he got bumped out of bounds, but they're going to say no foul just on the end line, and we'll go back over to Triway. So both teams multiple substitutions, almost every opportunity. 2:43 second quarter, 25-20 Triway. Triway had an 18-14 lead after one. Hackett to the backcourt. Will come topside on the left and give it off to Jackson Clippinger. Hackett in the top of the floor. We'll back it up again, middle of the floor. He's guarded closely by Schindewolf and has to give it up. Brant Clippinger at the right point. Triway trying to get down the middle. Left wing, Harris baseline three short. Air ball rebounded by Cintron. Head up the left sideline. Long pass down the floor. Great lead. And Zukowski put it up and in. That was a 50-foot perfect pass. Triway by 3. 2:05 to go in the half. In the backcourt, Hackett. Zukowski poked it away, but right to Clippinger. Into the cross court, and Triway threw it away. Got a little too aggressive. First turnover in a while, but still 10 for the opening half for the Titans.
Yeah, just the second here in the quarter.
1:57 in the period as Morgan checks back in. 25-22 Triway. Tempo's down a bit. Into the forecourt, Morgan. Up top to Voros. Zukowski on the right. Top of the key, three. Cintron fires, rim off, and Hackett grabs another board. Down the floor, Harris into the forecourt on the right wing to drive to the hole and get it blocked, but they're going to get a reach-in foul. So Harris will go to the line and shoot. First foul of the night on Schindewolf. Second of the quarter on Manchester.
Well, two things. Manchester cannot hit from downtown tonight. They're now 1 of 7 on threes. And Jalen Hackett is cleaning the glass. 9 rebounds in the half. He's got 8 in the second quarter alone.
Harris free throw up and in. 26-22. First point of the night for the junior for Triway. And it is hard to believe. Orville rooting for Triway. Triway wins, Orville gets a share of the PAC title. Second foul shot good. The lead 5 at 1:35. Second quarter. Schindewolf through traffic and into the forecourt. Voros will come up top. Middle of the floor, Cintron. Checked there by Deacon Gilbert. Probably not a matchup Triway wants. Because Gilbert, a big, trying to guard a guard. Triway trying to trap now out of that. And they give up a layup down low. Good feed inside, and Cintron was open. As Manchester beat that half-court trap with another layup. 1:10 in the half. Triway by 3. Up the right sideline. And up top, Higgins. On the deflection, Hackett smash, stolen away by Pappas. 2-on-1 to the line, to the lane, and Hackett had to foul him to prevent the easy hoop. And Tyler Pappas will go to the line with 2 free throws with 57 seconds to go in this first half.
Pappas 5 points tonight, all of them coming in the opening quarter.
So line to the right, 13.5 a ball game for the senior. And the first of 2 is up and in. Pappas 73%er from the line this year.
Manchester now 4 of 7 at the line.
There's going to be a timeout called. And I think it's Triway. So we'll break with 57 seconds to go in this half. 27-25, Triway over Manchester. Back in a moment.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1, stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2, also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. it's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
So, one more free throw upcoming for Tyler Pappas. 57 seconds to go in the half. Triway 27 and Manchester 25. Line to the right. Pappas, next free throw, back rim, no. Hackett's got another board, and he fires it down the floor to Krylo. One-on-one. He'll go into the corner. Boros will pick him up there. Triway up top, 45 seconds, and they're going to spread again. They've used this to try and open up the floor and drive. See if they hold it for the final shot here. Up 2. Clippinger up top, but a holding foul. Pappas will be whistled for the hold, his first of the night. Team foul 3 on Manchester. 36 seconds as Zukowski will come back in. Hackett will throw in at the head of the Manchester bench. (27-25) Triway. Triway led 18-14 after a quarter. Hackett will look and lob it to the backcourt. Manchester again, a little half-court trap. Clippinger timeline. Hackett skips it cross court. Jackson Clippinger, 25 and a half, drives right of the key, stop, and bounces back up top. Grant Clippinger on the dribble, middle of the floor. 18 and a half. Hackett high in the left, on the floor to the foul line. Stop into the right corner. Harris, he'll try a 3. That's off the back iron, and the rebound controlled by Manchester's Frank. 7 seconds in the quarter. Down the floor, Zukowski. Lane, spin up and in, and he got fouled. Nice move. Trent Zukowski under control with a spin and off the window. And Manchester has tied it up with 3.4 seconds to go in the half.
Well, good minutes off the bench for the 6'3 junior. Came in averaging 4 per game. He's got 4 here in this second quarter.
27 apiece. Zukowski's free throw up and in and out. Rebound Triway in the backcourt, and Hackett just holding on to it. That's going to be the half. Well, we're all tied. 27 apiece at the half here at the Miller Family Arena. Manchester 27, Triway 27. We'll go back in studio. Quick halftime news update and more coming up in just a little bit.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orville.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
This might be a good time to remember that Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals, so you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
The River Spotlight Athlete of the Week is Norway's Jackson Gosser. Jackson had 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists as Norway dominated Smithville 59-34 to tie the Smithies atop the WCAL. Hi, I'm Aaron Dorkson at the Insurance Center Agency, and we're proud to sponsor this award. Contact me for a free home, auto, life, or business quote at 330-345-3111. We proudly represent Erie, Wayne, Progressive, and many other A-rated companies. Good luck to all winter sports athletes and teams this season.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
So maybe you've heard of the river before, and maybe you thought, isn't that just a radio station? Well, not exactly. The river is a network of over a dozen stations, all across the state of Ohio. We're also a member of the Christian Music Broadcasters Organization, and we've been named their best station, not just once, but 3 times. And besides our music ministry, we partner with other ministries all around the world, including dozens of local churches. So, what is the river? We are encouragement.
I could be having such a terrible day, and it reminds me that God's here for us.
We are hope.
Our hope is in Christ. I want other people to experience that hope too.
We are showing people who Jesus really is.
I just want to be a blessing to others as much as they have been a blessing to me.
We are the river.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served Massillon, Ohio. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by or find our full line of products online.
Craving a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work. Meanwhile, shot 48% for the half. They were 11 of 23. Just 1 of 7 on threes, good for 14. And 44% at the line, where they were 4 of 9. Triway holds a 17-11 rebound advantage. Turnovers, not so good though. Triway turned it over 11 times in the opening half. Manchester, just 6. Individually, Triway being led by 6'6 junior Jalen Hackett, a game-high 10 points to go along with 11 rebounds. So a double-double at the half for Jalen Hackett. After that, 6 for Lane Krylo, 4 for Brody Flinner, 3 for Jackson Clippinger, and then 2 apiece for Tucker Harris and Roman Gilbert. Manchester, meanwhile, led in the opening half by 6'3 senior Malachi Cintron. He had 9. After that, Josiah Morgan was 7, 6 in the half for Tyler Pappas, 4 for Trent Zukowski, and 1 off the bench for Tyler Schindewolf. Again, tied up here at the half, 27-all, Triway and Manchester.
So we get ready for the third quarter of play. Don't forget tomorrow, afternoon tilt from Doylestown. Similar situation tomorrow, except it's the girls in the Wayne County Athletic League. Norwayne's already got a share, and they played the team that actually won a piece in Chippewa. That could be fun.
I hope so.
1 o'clock tip tomorrow to wrap up the Wayne County Athletic League season for the girls, and their tournament for some teams begins on Tuesday, Wednesday. Most of those teams get underway a week from tomorrow.
A crazy situation, and I know there was some rescheduling, but they played each other in the second game of the season all the way back on December 3rd. I can't remember a second game, last game kind of a thing where you've got so much time.
Yeah, that's a large gap. Reason was it got pushed back. For whatever reason, there was a need to move it, and it happened to be the final weekend of the regular season.
And also short turnaround for Norwayne. Remember, they played last night.
Yeah, Norwayne an overtime win to grab a piece of that league. And much like Manchester, matter of fact, Manchester, 2005, 21 years, 40 years for Norwayne girls. Last Wayne County Athletic League title was 86 before last night. But like Manchester tonight, they want to be greedy. We'll see if either team can do just that. 27 apiece, Manchester Triway, as we begin the third quarter. Ball to Triway. Manchester again, a little half-court trap. Brent Clippinger up top and on the right. He immediately is trapped, and he's in trouble. Looking, and they have to call a quick timeout. We'll keep it here, just 10 seconds into this quarter, and that'll leave Triway with just 2 timeouts remaining in the ballgame. Headquartered just south of Millersburg. Mack Oilfield Service offers trucking, dirt work, and general oil field service across the region. Proud to give back and support local at Mack Oilfield Service.
You know, we saw Manchester with that trap out of the gate in the first quarter, and it really messed with Triway. Kind of went away from it. Part of the reason why Triway didn't turn it over so much in the second quarter. But Triway needs to find somebody besides Jalen Hackett. They haven't had anybody score a field goal besides Hackett since the first quarter when Krylo hit that late 3.
So out of a timeout, again, Clippinger is trapped at the timeline. Gives it Flinner into the right corner to Harris. Harris back up top. And flip it on the left, and a long 3 by Hackett is up and in. 13 for Hackett. Triway gets the opening hoop, a triple to begin the third.
Second 3 of the night for Hackett.
Manchester up top. Frank, and on the right sideline, Pappas whipped it down low. Morgan cutting baseline left to right, turns into the middle, went in the air, and they're going to call a travel. Just kind of lost control of the basketball when he got bumped into. And the turnover goes back over to Triway. In the backcourt, Harris with it. Near the timeline, Harris on the right, Clippinger. And back on the floor, they reverse it to Flinner with the left point. Harris up top. On the right, Clippinger. Baseline, the runner, floater, came up short. And the ball tipped, saved nicely by Gilbert on the baseline. And a longer 3 by Hackett. That's an air ball. And then a whistle, and the rebound, Higgins. He got it stripped loose, but Brent Clippinger was on the end line when he did so. So Manchester will keep the possession. Just underway in the third. Triway by 3. And throwing into the backcourt, Manchester to Frank. Manchester basically 3 guys tonight at this point. Cintron's got 9, Morgan's got 7, Pappas has 6. Cintron up top, looks down low, handing to Pappas on the weave. He fumbled, lost it, it went to the deck, and picked up by Clippinger on the end line. They get tied each other up. Into the forecourt comes Hackett. Back down the floor, Hackett on the left wing, 3-point line, skipped it cross-court, Harris. Wide open 3, good. Harris's triple puts Triway up 6. 6:23 in the third. Back the other way, Morgan. Baseline, inside, and to the wing, Frank gave it off. Frank turns, needs help out top, and the three-pointer top of the horn is up and in by Morgan. 33-30 Triway, 6:05 in the third.
Morgan now with 10, just the second made 3 for Manchester tonight.
Triway beats the press. Clippinger dropped it off to Flinner. His shot blocked away by Higgins and rebounded by Frank. Frank weaves through traffic to the forecourt. Kicked it to the right corner for Pappas' triple. That is off the rim. And Gilbert the rebound. Quick outlet, Clippinger. On the run, no numbers, but he'll attack anyway and miss the layup. Rebounded by Frank, and then a bumping foul in the backcourt on Roman Gilbert. First foul of the third quarter on Triway. 5:41 in the period, 33-30 Triway. Trying to help out Orville tonight. I don't think they are, but they will if they can get a win, because the Riders will share. Up top, Manchester. Trying to own it themselves. Cintron top of the key. One-on-one on the deck. Drives. Left-hand layup. Good. Cintron in double figures with 11. Triway by 1 early in the third. Up the left sideline. Harris to Flinner and gets it back. Harris still in the backcourt. Top side. Flinner with the left point. Hackett whipped it down low. Pass thrown away. Stolen away by Higgins, who races into the forecourt. Line lane. Drop down low. Shot and a foul. Frank got fouled by Hackett. Number one fouled another. And like the first quarter started, tempo up here in the third as Manchester goes to the line to try and retake the lead.
You know, Triway having a little bit of spacing trouble when they bring the ball into the front court. Everybody bunched together, and as a result, Hackett tried to find an open person. There was just too many jerseys, white and black, to get through.
Free throw, airborne, back rim, no. As Krylo and Jackson Clippinger re-enter for Triway.
Manchester just 4 of 10 at the free throw line tonight in a 1-point game.
They were 67% coming in. And second free throw is good. First point of the night for Bodie Frank. We're tied at 33, 5 minutes in the third. In the backcourt, Harris up the right side. Brant Clippinger to the forecourt, trapped on the sideline, needs help into the corner. Pass went off the leg of Krylo, stolen away by Pappas. Pappas down the floor, over to the right, line, lane, lost the ball going inside, and they're going to say not touched by Triway. So one turnover follows another, and it goes back to the purple. Both teams trying to do a little bit too much on certain occasions in this one. And the result is a few too many turnovers for each at this point. Triway in the backcourt has to come topside. Harris and can't do it. Took too long against that trap. And Triway's turnover is number 14. One less than their per game average.
Yeah, had only 3 in that second quarter. We mentioned they were doing better, but now 3 in the opening 3.5 minutes of the third.
33 apiece, 4:31 in the third quarter. Frank up top and on the left. Give it to Higgins, who drives baseline. Tough runner off the front rim, no. And the rebound controlled by Brant Clippinger. He's down the floor, picked up by Higgins at the left point. On the deck, got it poked loose from behind on a reach-in foul. Higgins will pick up his first and the team's first in this third quarter. As Shinnerwolf and Zukowski will check back in for Manchester. Panthers are 16-3 and 10-1 wrapping up the league. Triway 11-9 and 7-4. Crywell throws in. Baseline left of his hoop for Triway. Pitches into the corner. Brant Clippinger with it. Clippinger will bring it back up top. And on the right to Harris. Back around the left to Flinner against that Manchester man. Harris top of the key with the ball into the right corner. Jackson Clippinger drives, shoots, no good, but a foul call. And he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. That foul on Zukowski is his first.
Now, pace has been up, but Triway has not been to the line much at all. Just 3 of 4 at the stripe tonight.
Clippinger hit the first. Along with this, the OCC will be decided tonight. Ashland and Dover ending the league schedule tonight. They're each 10-3. Ashland at Lexington, Dover at Philly. So a tougher matchup for Dover as they travel a couple of miles down the road. Basketball up top as Clippinger hit both. Pappas on the wing, spins down low. The shot blocked by Clippinger. Pappas got it back, got it knocked loose, and stolen away by Triway. And then they lose it. Stolen right back by Morgan, and he gets fouled. I would not want to officiate this game. It just crazy at times, ragged at times. And that foul on Triway is going to be called on Krylo, his first. Team foul 3 in this third quarter, which has 3:37 to play. Inbounds, ball knocked loose, and getting it back is Manchester's Morgan. He's up top of the right point, and now Flinner and Pappas get tied up. They go down, and then there's a Triway technical. Things are getting a little bit heated. And the officials are going to talk and probably throw some water on some guys out there. With 3:31 to go in this third quarter, officials are going to talk about it. And I think the initial call was a Triway foul, but I'm not certain because 2 guys went down. I know the technical was on Triway. As they try and sort it all out. Will to the timeline. The push was on Triway, and the technical was as well. And Nathan Loney not at all happy, but in the end, Manchester is going to get free throws on the technical, not the personal foul, which was a non-shooting foul. But this is one that's weird because the personal foul was 4. Non-shooting. The technical, which adds 1, is 5. So Triway does go over the limit in this quarter. But at this point, Josiah Morgan to the line to shoot the 2 technicals, the first one up and in. So Morgan with 11. Cintron also with 11. Morgan, 71%er. Second one around the rim and in. Hit them both. Donaldson will check back in for Manchester. Roman Gilbert for Triway. 3:31 in the third. We're tied again at 35. We were tied at 27 at the half. And basketball in the backcourt, Morgan. Manchester ball up top. Basketball and a whistle and another foul. Pappas and Gilbert now got together. And a bumping foul. Nobody wants to back down at this point. Gilbert's going to get a foul. And over the limit, as we talked about, which means Manchester's going to get to go to the line. And 2 free throws for Tyler Pappas.
Manchester 7 of 13 for the ball game, but they are 3 of 4 so far here in this third quarter.
Pappas has 6 tonight. And foul shot up around the rim and out. One more line left. Pappas 1 of 3 from the foul line tonight. And his next one is no good. 3:20 to go in the third. We're still tied at 35. Up the left sideline, Clippinger, double teamed up top, needs help. Give it to the timeline. Reversing Brant Clippinger into the right corner. Krylo's 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound foul is on Manchester. Shoving foul from behind, and I believe they're going to get, I thought it was Higgins, but I'm not. I tried to see through 4 bodies on who it was on, and the coaches. I thought they said 5, but 5 isn't on the floor, so we'll figure it out later. But it's team foul 3 Manchester. Up top with it is Harris. Harris at the right point. Over a screen, top of the key on the left. Give it off to Brant Clippinger into the corner. Jackson Clippinger reverses on the wing, back up front. 2:50 in the third and a tie game. Clippinger over to the right wing, and the three fired by Brant Clippinger, no good. Rebound banged around loose. Clippinger got it back, dropped it inside. It went off a teammate and out of bounds. And we'll go back over to Manchester.
Well, above everything else, Triway just continuing to struggle from the floor. Mentioned 70% in the first quarter. They struggled. They were just 3 of 13 in the second quarter, and they're now 2 of 9 shooting it here in the third quarter.
Well, the officials got together and say that ball went off Manchester last, so no turnover there. Triway will keep on their end with 2:40 to go in the third and a 35-35 game. Basketball, Krylo up top with it. Put it on the deck, angle towards the top of the key, looking right, nobody there. High screen roll, comes over it, and on the left wing to Brant Clippinger. He spun left of the key. Krylo left wing 3 off the rim. The rebound loose and underneath and controlled by Schindewolf. And the long outlet down the floor to the basket. The layup up, no good, but a foul call. Centron could not hit after the contract. Will be awarded 2 free throws on that foul by Harris with 2:18 to go here in the third quarter.
Second time tonight that Centron will be at the line. 1 of 2. He's got 11 to lead the way for Manchester.
This third quarter's taken a while. We've had a lot of activity. Free throw no good. Manchester not helping themselves from the foul line at all.
No, 7 of 16 at the stripe tonight.
One more for Centron. Up. This one is good. And Manchester will jump into a little full court. Straight man right now. Up the left sideline, Krylo into the forecourt over to the left wing. Drop it to Clippinger, who's in the middle with the key to the right. Off to Brant Clippinger. His floater in the key short. Jackson Clippinger rebounds and got fouled going back up. That foul is going to be on Centron. And Triway free throws. Both teams now over the limit with 2:01 to go here in this third quarter. And you got to persevere, I would think, in this one. Jackson Clippinger foul shot around the rim and good. Tied at 36. 2:01 to go in the third quarter. One more for the 6'3 junior. This one around the rim and in. Hit them both. Triway by 1. And Voros will bring it up the right sideline. Middle of the floor, Donaldson up top, Higgins. Higgins double team. Donaldson at the right point. Voros on the wing will drive right at the key, bounce inside. Wide open, the left-hand layup is good by Malachi Centron. 14 to lead everybody. Manchester by 1, a minute 40 in the third. Harris in the backcourt, lobs top side on the left and threw it over everybody. Gilbert was the closest to it, but he needed 10 more feet of floor space to get that one. With a minute 36, turnover Triway.
And that'll be turnover number 15, the 4th here in the quarter.
38-37 Manchester here in the third. Right wing, and the three fire from the sideline off the rim, no good, and the ball is going to be out of bounds and a foul before that. Shoving foul on Triway after the Donaldson miss. And that'll put Higgins on the line. 2 throws for Manchester with 1:30 to go in this quarter. Third period. 38-37 Manchester.
Well, again, opportunities abound tonight for Manchester at the line, but just 8 of 17.
Higgins foul shot around the rim and in. And that's the first point of the night for Hayden Higgins, who came in averaging 10. Gilbert's 4th foul, so Roman will leave. Hackett will come back in for Triway. 90 seconds in the third. Higgins' second is rattled around and goes in. Zukowski for Schindewolf, the Mansfield, or beg your pardon, the Manchester sub. 40-37 Manchester, 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Manchester three-quarter court now. In the backcourt, both Clippingers. Jackson up the left sideline to Harris. Harris still in the backcourt. Now he crosses the timeline to the left point but picked up the dribble. Sideline Hackett on the left. Out top Harris, and a long three went up and good. Harris lives outside the line. His second three. Manchester then throws it away. Clippinger the steal underneath the Manchester hoop to Hackett. Into the forecourt, Brant Clippinger, a bit out of control and got fouled. Fortunate because he had nowhere to go in the middle of the key, but Manchester reached in and banged into him. And the foul will put Triway on the line with 57 seconds to go in the third quarter in a tie game.
Well, how about that three a moment ago by Harris to tie the ball game? You talk about much needed. That broke a streak of 9 straight missed shots by Triway.
Free throw up and in. Triway also 67% from the line. But in this third quarter, they're 5 out of 5. The first free throw of the night up and in for Brant Clippinger.
First point of the night for Brant Clippinger as well.
67%er from the stripe is the 6'3 junior. Second one airborne, and like the first, is good. Triway by 2. They've run off 5 in a row. Final minute of the third. Morgan up the left sideline to the wing. Keeps the dribble, reverses back up top. Middle of the floor, high on the right to Frank. Higgins near the top of the key with the ball, backs it up. Higgins, right of the key, driving on Harris. Kicked it left wing, Frank. His three is off the front rim and into the corner. And Triway rebounds with 35 seconds in the three. Into the forecourt, Brant Clippinger. Clippinger up top of the basketball. Dribbling to the right wing, went into the middle with a key and kicked it back up top as Triway tries to hold for one. 18 seconds, Hackett way up top, middle of the floor. Hackett holding, 13 seconds. Brant Clippinger on the right with 10. Angles, foul line, kick it left wing Harris. He'll fire a three. Front rim, no. Rebound, Clippinger, no. Rebound loose. Hackett up, no. And that's the ball game for the third quarter as the horn sounds. Triway had 3 good looks at it, but the iron unkind as we head to the fourth. Triway by 2, 42-40 over Manchester. 8 minutes to go. Back after this.
Watch your money grow. Your legacy will show. It starts strategy. It starts strategy.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
We head to the fourth quarter. Triway a 2-point lead, 42-40. Triway 32% shooting for the ball game. They're 13 of 40 and have connected on 7 of 22 threes. They're also 9 of 10 at the line. Manchester, meanwhile, 43% from the floor, 14 of 32 overall. They're 2 of 11 on threes and just 10 of 19 at the line. 25-16 the rebound advantage Triway. Turnovers, 15 for Triway, 11 for Manchester.
Manchester ball to start the fourth, down 42-40. Left corner, Frank's three, back rim, no. And the rebound controlled by Jackson Clippinger. In the backcourt to Hackett. Hackett to Clippinger up the right sideline. Onto the wing, into the corner to Krylo and back up top. Hackett with 13 up front to lead Triway in double figures. Meanwhile, Cintron 14 and Morgan 12 in doubles for Manchester. Triway again, a little quasi-spread, trying to get the floor open to drive. And Hackett does that from the right, stepped inside, put it up, but he missed it. And the rebound, Bodie Frank. Triway trying to trap in the backcourt, now peels away as Frank comes topside on the right. Frank up top, middle of the floor to Cintron.
Outside! Outside! Outside!
Basketball up front with it. And on the left wing, Morgan to Pappas. Pappas on the deck, drives on Harris, spins on him, puts it up, no good. The rebound tapped and it went to Hackett.
Stay simple.
6:50 to go in the ball game. Triway by 2.
Stay
And again, Triway will pull it out a little bit. Hackett with the ball up top. Triway really doesn't have what you would call a true point guard. They have a lot of guys who can handle it, but it's by committee up front. Clippinger near the right point gets trapped. He fell down and lost it. Pappas the steal ahead to Morgan. The trailer up and in. And we're tied as Citron converts, and he's got 16. 6:20 to go. Back the other way, Hackett into the forecourt again. Triway will continue to try and work the spread up top. High on the right side, Brant Clippinger. Clippinger with the right point. Near the middle of the floor on the left, Jackson Clippinger drives, whipped it into the left corner, and a whistle and a bumping foul. First foul of the quarter on Manchester, and the fourth foul of the ball game on Hayden Higgins. And quickly, Schindewolf will replace Higgins in the Manchester lineup. 5:58 to play in a tie game. Triway throws in baseline left, bounce it into Hackett. Left of the key. Hackett posted. Cross court, wide open three. Clippinger, good. Brant Clippinger's second field goal of the night. Triway by 3. 5:45 to go in the fourth. Into the left corner, Schindewolf. Back up top with the basketball. Near the top of the key and on the right. Schindewolf up front, high on the right to Pappas. Sideline right, Citron. 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound, Harris. Triway comes the other way up 3 with 5:25 left. Hackett to the forecourt again. Clippinger on the left. That is Jackson. Right of the key. Nowhere to go. Back up top to Brant. At the right point with it. Put it on the deck. Left hand to the foul line left corner. And Krylo's 3 went up and in. So Triway, 2 big threes, and Manchester calls time as we start the fourth quarter. 4:59 to go. Triway by 6 at 48-42. Back in a moment.
The holidays are coming, and it's time to celebrate. Stock up on all your party supplies for Christmas and New Year's with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus. Whether you're in Worcester, Orville, or anywhere nearby, they have you covered. Stop by Bowman Beverage, the Ice House, or West Lincoln Way drive-thrus in Worcester, or visit Gary's drive-thru in Orville. From your favorite beverages to snacks and holiday essentials, they make it quick, easy, and convenient. Make this season merry, bright, and fully stocked with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus.
Stability over 120 years, the Apple Creek Banking Company. Your hometown bank, 7 locations to serve you. Community banking done right. Member FDIC. Well, Triway shoots 23 threes a ball game. It's hit and miss. Been good to start to fourth. Back-to-back triples put them up 6 with 4:59 to play in this game.
For the ball game, Triway now 9 of 24 beyond the arc. Manchester, meanwhile, just 2 of 13. We talked about the difference at the line, but it's behind the arc as well that's making the difference for Triway right now.
Yeah, 2 edges there, free throws and threes. Manchester timeout leaves them 3. Triway has 2 remaining. And Manchester basketball to the forecourt. Morgan with it across the timeline. Give it to Voros. Schindewolf up front as they start the offense. On the left, give it to Morgan. Right sideline is Schindewolf. Schindewolf at the right point, middle of the floor, one-on-one, drives, kicked it behind him, and the 3 by Morgan is up off the right side of the rim, and the rebound out of bounds off of Manchester. Zukowski touched it last, back over to Triway. 4:34 to go in the fourth quarter, 48-42 in favor of Triway. They led it 42-40 after 3. In the backcourt, Hackett. And Hackett will bring it ahead himself. Hackett across the timeline, left point. And again, the little spread look. Jackson Clippinger on the right to Brant Clippinger. On the deck to the middle of the floor to the left wing to Hackett. Hackett up top, 4:10 to go. Clippinger drive down low, kicking into the right corner. Krylo's 3, missed this one. Rebound and a foul Triway. Harris banged into Voros. Second foul with a quarter on Triway with 4:04 left.
You know, it's still just a 6-point game. Manchester seems to be settling right now for threes, which have not been there. 3 of their 5 attempts here in the quarter have been beyond the arc. They've had much better success when they've attacked inside.
Into the forecourt, Morgan up top. Voros at the right point. And give it back to Morgan, left wing Pappas. He'll drive, pass inside, deflected, stolen away by Brant Clippinger. Clippinger in the backcourt, now comes up the left sideline with 3:45 to go in the ball game, and Triway up 6. Hackett across the timeline. Hackett standing and holding. Count's got to go on, so he's got to put it on the deck, and he does. Picked up the dribble, now needs help. On the right to Jackson Clippinger. He's on the floor to the foul line, drives down low, the runner up and in. He's got 9, and Triway with an 8-point lead, the biggest, with 3:20 to go in the game. Quickly to the foul line, turning is Morgan. Left wing Pappas. He'll get inside, the floater off the glass, up and in. And a Manchester quick timeout. Pappas with 8, his first points in the second half. And we'll keep it here with 3:10 to go in the ball game. And Triway up 6 at 50-44.
You like the drive right there by Pappas if you're a Manchester fan. Mentioned a moment ago, attack inside, and he did there. Had 5 back in the first quarter. He's been quiet since. Triway, meanwhile, just continuing to hit from outside.
Well, what Triway's doing now, that spread, 3 guys up top, and they're putting their top 2 3-point shooters. Krylo in one corner, Harris in the other, and those are the guys that are shooting right now. I know Clippinger hit one a moment ago, but between Harris and Krylo, coming into the night, they had made 93s. So, and they're shooting the baseline triple, and that's what Triway wants.
Well, neither one has hit anything from inside the 3-point line tonight. Krylo's got 3 field goals, all are threes. Meanwhile, Harris has made 2 back in the third quarter. Again, both triples.
Triway ball out of a timeout, up 6, 3:10 to play, 50-44. Triway wins. Manchester and Orville share the pack. Manchester wins. They own it outright. In the backcourt, Manchester 3-quarter court press. Krylo in the backcourt picked up the dribble. Clippinger got a move. Krylo to the forecourt, tip stolen away. Pappas down the floor, 3-on-2 to the hole, put it up, in, and wave it off. Tough call, block charge, and this one against Manchester. Take away a 3-point chance, and Pappas gets his second foul of the night. Higgins back with 4 fouls, giving Cintron a rest. 2:53 to go. 6-point Triway lead. And again, 3-quarter court by Manchester. In the backcourt, Krylo. Krylo looks, give it a Hackett to the right sideline. Clippinger to the court. Harris going to fire a 3. Good. Triway is up 9 with 2:40 to go in the ball game. Into the forecourt, Manchester. Floater in the middle of the key, no good. Rebound tap, loose. Krylo has it. Lob it to the forecourt, Krylo. Up the left sideline, Clippinger. Clippinger on the left wing needs something, and a reach-in foul. Maybe no. Timeout, Triway. And I got to think Triway's definitely going to go spread now with 2:22 to go in the ball game and a 9-point lead. Well, the threes can save you or kill you. They have been a godsend for Triway in this fourth quarter. 4 field goals, 3 of them threes.
Yeah, and they haven't taken many. 3 of 4 beyond the arc here in the quarter. Remember, this was a 2-point game. Triway led 42-40 at the end of 3, so an 11-4 run here in the fourth quarter thus far, and as you mentioned, nearly all of it beyond the arc.
Mentioned Triway, they got embarrassed the first time around in this meeting, and they were going through a bad stretch a month ago, 85-52. But it's a different team. Both coaches knew that. Brody Jackson mentioned that. That was when they were, started to lose Bruin Flinner, and they were trying to figure themselves out. They had a bad loss at Manchester, got blown out at Highland, and then had a kind of little heart-to-heart meeting with the team. They've won 6 of 8. They've won 3 in a row. And the main thing is confidence. Seem to believe in themselves a little bit more.
Yeah, and the main thing is getting a win this time of year, because if they win it tonight, it's going to be an ugly win, but it won't matter.
And they beat Northwest on Tuesday. Another well-coached, solid team. This will help them immensely going to the tournament. The Manchester now trapping and gambling. And a whistle, and in the backcourt we get a bumping foul. Team foul number 3 on Manchester, 2:14 to go in the ball game. Both fans have been up in arms all night. Of course, fans don't exaggerate at all. But it has been an emotional night. One of those fun nights you get two rivals together at the end of the season. Triway by 9, 2:10 to go. Into the forecourt, Brant Clippinger up the left sideline. Jackson Clippinger on the right. Gets banged into, no call, and back up top to Hackett. Hackett in the middle of the floor, left sideline. Krylo's going to try a 3 and hit it. Triway can't miss now. And they lead by 12 with 1:50 to go. Quickly down the floor, Morgan. On the wing to Pappas, into the corner. 3 by Morgan, up, no good. Rebound Higgins, quick jump shot, back up, no good. And a whistle and a foul call. Triway can't miss, Manchester can't hit. And the foul is going to be called on Triway on the rebound with 1:41 to go as quickly Cintron comes back in.
Well, it's exactly what you said with Krylo and Harris in their respective corners. Triway's not looking for anything other than those two guys camped out on the corners of the floor.
Basketball down low and a whistle. And we got too much physical stuff. And this time we're going to get a technical on Manchester. All right. Need to start to rein in some things now with 1:41 to go in the ball game. Triway's up 12. They're going to shoot technical and leading 56-44. Both teams now have got a technical. I think a little frustration on Manchester's part. Mentioned 2-point game going to the fourth, and it has gotten away from them. And as I say that, Brody Jackson says, okay, we're done. He's got his second line at the table. They're going to check in, and he's going to diffuse the situation on his own right now. I know there's 1:41 to go, but probably a smart move in the end by the Manchester coach. I know it's a tough thing to do. You don't want to raise the white flag, but Harris, the other end of the floor, free throw, no good.
Well, tough thing to do, but also the right thing to do because emotions are high on both sides. So pull your starters out. You know, they're not happy with how it's gone, but just bring them down, sit them down.
So Harris, next free throw of the 2 is up and in. So Manchester will sub their 5 out with 1:41 to go and a 13-point game. 57-44 Triway. And Triway will throw in near the timeline here in the fourth quarter. Hackett gets the ball in the backcourt. And Triway will just spread again. Into the forecourt left sideline. Krylo and back up top. On the left point, Brant Clippinger. He's trapped, needs help, and a whistle. And Triway's going to call another timeout. They're done now. They're at their 5 with 1:25 to go in the ball game. It's going to be tough picking a player of the game tonight because it was very well balanced for Triway, especially in the second half. I know Hackett had all the points early, but in the second half, you know, the combination of Krylo and of Harris have helped out. Jackson Clippinger's also played very well for Triway.
You mentioned Hackett's got 13, 12 meanwhile for Krylo, 12 tonight for Tucker Harris, 9 for Jackson Clippinger. You're right, it was all Jalen Hackett in that opening half, but it's been all Harris and Krylo here in the fourth quarter. Great balance tonight.
Triway has outscored Manchester 15-4. Is that correct? It is.
That's correct.
Because it was so tough all night. 18-14 after one Triway. 27 all at the half. 42-40 Triway. Didn't see a separation coming, but that's what's developed in this fourth quarter.
Well, 4 of 5 on threes in the quarter, and that's been the key.
So Triway will throw in. Clippinger on the sideline to Hackett. Hackett gets it deep in the left corner. Put it on the deck, drove into the middle, and whipped it into the corner. Gilbert back up top. Basketball is Clippinger. He waits, gives it to Hackett. Manchester continuing to trap and trying to get a steal. Clippinger wheeled it in the middle and back up top. Triway will just try and play a keep away with a minute to go in the ball game and a 13-point lead. Clippinger on the right sideline and a whistle and a reach-in foul with 56 seconds to go. So Triway's going to win their 4th straight, and they go to Smithville on Wednesday to wrap the year. This will improve their seeding, no doubt, in the Northeast District. Manchester's going to go to 16-4. If they drop it all to seed, maybe a spot. They were 3rd coming into the weekend. Manchester's still got 2 left next week, Woodbridge and West Holmes, to wrap the year. As free throws by Jackson Clippinger, he split them. Made the first, missed the second. 14-point Triway lead, and Manchester throws it away with 45 seconds to go in the ball game. Into the forecourt up top is Triway once again. Clippinger with the ball at the right point. And will dribble down low, stop, and wait, give it back up top, and it rolls over to his brother. Grant Clippinger at the left point with it. Lobbing to Hackett in the middle of the floor into the right corner. And the 3 is going to be fired by Gilbert, no good. And the rebound controlled by Manchester. Final 20 seconds. The other way up top. Schindewolf in the middle of the floor, and a long 3 went up by him off the rim. The rebound Triway, and that'll do it. Triway can run the final 10 seconds off and pick up a nice win for themselves. And in the process, Triway is going to help give Orville a share of the PAC title tonight. 58-44. Triway a win over Manchester. Manchester and Orville will share the PAC in 2026. We'll take our final break. Come back. Post-game stats story coming up after this.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home, and farm.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
Back here at Triway, 58-44. The Triway winner over Manchester tonight. And it was the 4th quarter of 3-point shooting, and Manchester struggles. They got Triway over the hump. 18-14 Triway after 1. 27 all at the half. 42-40 Triway as we hit the 4th quarter. And then 16-4 Triway in the 4th for the big win. Ron's got all the numbers.
Final numbers in this one in a 58-44 Triway win. Triway shot 38% for the ball game. They were 18 of 48 overall. They were 11 of 27 on threes, including 4 of 5 in that 4th quarter when they pulled away. So 41% beyond the arc, and then also very good tonight at the free throw line where they were 79%, connecting on 11 of 14. Manchester was 40% shooting it tonight overall, 16 of 40, but struggled both on threes and at the free throw line. Just 13% on threes, where they were 2 of 16. They were 52% at the free throw line. Manchester just 10 of 19 at the stripe. Rebound advantage, Triway 29-19, and then turnovers tonight, 17 for Triway, but 8 of those came in the 1st quarter when they really struggled hanging on to the basketball, so much better moving forward. Manchester turned it over 14 times tonight. Individually, Jalen Hackett, the 6'6 junior, led Triway tonight with a team-high 13 points to go along with a game-high 13 rebounds. 10 of those came in the 2nd quarter alone. Also in double figures tonight, junior Tucker Harris and junior Lane Krylo each had 12. 10 tonight as well for junior Jackson Clippinger. After that, Brett Clippinger had 5, Brody Flinner with 4, and 2 tonight for senior Roman Gilbert. Meanwhile, Manchester led with 16 points tonight by 6'3" senior Malachi Cintron. Also in double figures, Josiah Morgan, he had 12. Tyler Pappas next after that with 8. And then 4 tonight for Trent Zukowski, 2 for Hayden Higgins, and then 1 apiece for Bodie Frank and Tyler Schindewolf. Again, Triway a winner tonight, 58-44. Triway goes to 12-9 overall and finishes the year in the pack at 8-4. Manchester drops to 16-4 and 10-2 in the pack.
So that'll do it tonight here at the Miller Family Arena. Triway makes Orville happy, and you don't say that very often. 58-44 the final. Final piece of business, our Jermaine Honda of College Hills player of the game, and it will indeed go to the 6'6" junior Jalen Hackett for his all-around game tonight, leading a balanced Triway effort.
Yeah, we mentioned 4 players in double figures, 13 points, 13 boards, did a great job inside and really kept Triway going. 10 points and 11 boards in the opening half tonight.
So that'll do it tonight. Tomorrow we will be at Chippewa. Norwayne Chippewa girls, 1 o'clock tip. Wayne County Athletic League title will be completely decided in that one. Thanks to Dale. For Ron, I'm Mike. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. Weather's going to be good, and hopefully you will be too. Final score, Triway 58 and Manchester 44. Thanks for listening.